Did someone say animals? Guys, right here behind me is the Animal Rescue Organization that goes above and beyond to help all the animals in impoverished areas. They open up their doors to anyone who brings their animals in, and they'll also go with their mobile clinic, go into impoverished areas, go and look for animals that are in desperate need of help. Today we are going to be speaking to some people at the organization. We are going to take a walk inside. We are also going to be learning what we can do to better look after our animals and ultimately be better towards our pets. Without wasting any more time, let's go inside.
I am Dr. Natasha Clark and I am currently the head veterinarian at Animal Rescue Organization. So Animal Rescue Organization is an NPO, so we don't receive any funding from the government. So we rely purely on donors and their generosity. Started in 1986 by a group of passionate volunteers who saw a need in the impoverished communities of Cape Town for sick and suffering animals, and they made it their mission to help and assist these people. So Animal Rescue Organization focuses on primary animal health care. What that means, it's basic animal health care that the average animal will need. For example, vaccination, sterilization, tick-and-flea control and deworming. We have a front clinic that provides these services at our Ottery base, as well as 2 mobile clinics that go out to a number of communities. So for people out there that have a pet and are just wondering what they should do, the main thing, and that's one of our biggest goals at Animal Rescue Organization, is sterilization. It really has a lot of health benefits, and on top of that as well as vaccination. So primary animal health care is very important to get your animal sterilized and vaccinated. Just an example of the health benefits of sterilization. We had a case recently where an older pit bull presented very sick. She wouldn't eat, she was vomiting, she had a very high temperature, and it turned out she had what we call a pyometra, which is an infection of her uterus, and that's essentially what older unsterilized female dogs get. It's a matter of when. So we sterilized her, and since then she's improved greatly. Body conditions improved, so she's picked up some weight and she's looking really good, and she's got a couple of years still to go. So we had a dog, his name was Brownie. He came in from our mobile clinics, which service the previously disadvantaged areas of the Cape Town metropole, and Brownie presented to us with a band because he was a puppy that had grown into his neck. So basically they had put a collar on him when he was little, and he had subsequently grown and nobody had ever made his collar larger, so it had started to cut into his neck. It made quite a bad wound. You could actually see his jugular veins, which is quite deep. Brownie was with us for about a period of 10 days where he received treatment. We managed to clear up the infection and the wound healed really nicely. In this case, we try to educate the owner about looking after your pet and how the pet grows and the needs that they require at their different life stages. But unfortunately, we didn't have too much progression in this, so we found Brownie a new home where he was adopted by a lovely lady that moved from Thailand. So
we just finished our interview with Dr. Natasha Clark, and now we're going to speak to someone who is in charge of the mobile clinics. Her name is Priscilla.
I'm operating the mobile clinic in a various area in township. There's a lot of suffering animals in townships, and the problem I recognize is that the community in large, they have a lack of education. So they need a lot of education, then they will help their animals. They're playing with the puppies, they stray puppies anyway, and some of the kids, they do the dog fight. Then I have to stop those kids. Then I have to tell them exactly what they are doing is not right. The main thing is to bring their animals into the mobile clinic, and we have to check the animals, and we provide our service as much as we can. And if they need to sterilization, we have to sterilize the dog and to educate the owner of the dog. We have to stop. We are stopping on the scene. Then we're going to look for the owner, because we need to see the owner, want to speak with the owner. The first thing is to educate the owner of the animal, and secondly, we provide our service like treating the parasites of the dogs and sterilization. This is the main major things we are doing in the mobile clinics. We're trying our best to help the owner so that the owner can help the animal. So the main key is the education. Education is the key of everything, because if the owner has a lack of education or lack of knowledge, then the animal will suffer after that.
And that was our visit to the Animal Rescue Organization. Guys, it was amazing coming in to see the animals, coming in to see the organization, and knowing that there is an organization out there that is doing such amazing work by the owners and the animals. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Please don't forget to check out our Patreon link down below, and thank you for doing your part in helping us make a change. So now, if you like that video, then I think you are going to enjoy the video that we recorded with the Anti-Animal Cruelty League. That video is over there.